this band just like came and went. Seriously, where are they? The Marmozets. They were a band that was formed in Yorkshire, England in 2007, and it features two sets of siblings, the Macintyres, which are Becca, Sam, and Josh, and the Bottomleys, Jack and Will. It's a 5-piece band, it's been that way. They've had no lineup changes since the start of the band, almost 15 years ago. The band did release 2 EPs in 2009 and 2012 before releasing their debut album in 2014, The Weird and Wonderful Marmozets, on September 29th of that year. It featured the singles Born Young and Free, Why Do You Hate Me, Captivate You, and Move, Shake, and Hide. The album was defined as math rock, post-hardcore, and alternative, and the album also hit number 25 in the UK. They weren't necessarily charting in the US, but in the UK, where they're from, they were a big deal in the rock scene. They also toured from 2014 to 2017, and around this time, they started releasing singles for their upcoming second album. Those songs being Play, Habits, and the last single they've released, Major System Error, which were released from June 4th, 2017 to December 11th, 2017. And then on January 26, 2018, the band released their sophomore effort, Knowing What We Know Now, and it actually improved, hitting number 23 on the UK Hot 100 list. They toured for 2 years, and around the time in 2019, they started teasing new music that was on the way, but that never came. As a matter of fact, the last time they even posted anything on Twitter was April of 2019. Now, they kind of have been on Instagram for a bit, as last year they popped up in October of 2020 was the last thing, with a picture of Becca Macintyre holding some sort of notebooks stating the music is coming, don't worry. But it was interesting to see a comment that I saw in this picture. It wasn't anything rude, but it said something to the extent of like, when are you guys going to mention the allegations against Josh? Which, if I had to guess, they're talking about her brother, Josh Macintyre. And I'm going, what allegations? I didn't hear anything about this. And as I'm doing my research and looking this up, I found absolutely nothing. I don't know what these allegations are. I can already tell you what they probably would be, but I could not find anything on the Marmozets, Josh Macintyre allegations. Everything that popped up was just interviews from drum tutorials from him, but nothing about him getting in supposed legal trouble. So if you have any information on that, more information than I do, which is literally none, then feel free to comment below, because I felt like if there seriously was something going on with this, maybe this is the reason they've decided to kind of take some time off to, handle the situation and then let it pass when it will. Kind of like Brendan Urie, what he's doing when we found out the allegations against him were false, but he still kind of has to like take his time to weave his way back in slowly, because if we were to do it now, there'd still be people out there that would be like, oh, you said this and you did this, you're still a bad person. And I feel like if there's something going on here, that could be the case as to why the Marmozets have taken some time, but they haven't released a single in 4 years, they haven't released an album in 3, and even after teasing new music in 2019, we still haven't even got anything, and there hasn't been anything as of yet that would lead to us thinking that new music is coming soon, apart from the October 2020 Instagram post where they kind of said, we're working on it, it's coming, and that's really about it. Which just begged the question, where did they go? And that question is, I don't know what happened to them. It seemed to be like they were going to be the next band on the rise, as in 2014 and 2018, yeah, their albums only charted in the UK, but it seemed like the US was starting to notice them a little bit more, that they were going to be that band that would just bring mathcore to the mainstream, or at least one of those bands. It's not like mathcore has never reached the mainstream before, but never, I will say never like a female-fronted mathcore band. It just seemed interesting that they were like the next big band up, and now they've just kind of just erased themselves from the face of the earth, and they're not active on social media, and they're just kind of, for the most part, silent. So if this one was a little shorter than the one about Flyleaf and We Are Harlot, it's because you don't have much to go off of here. And the whole allegations thing, again, I can't make assumptions because I don't know. It could be different from what I'm thinking in my head, which again, you probably know what I would be thinking that it is, but I'm not gonna say that it is because in the end, I have no proof and I have no clue. So it just kind of left me at like this dead end as to what do I say in this video. And I just kind of had to say, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know the future of this band, what it holds, and I don't know what's going to happen with Josh if there is anything going on. So yeah, that's basically it. That is what happened to the Marmozets. They were successful for a while, looked to be the next big thing, and have just kind of been MIA for the most part, and it's pretty interesting to try to go down that rabbit hole and figure it out. But yeah, that does it for me. Like I said, if you have any information about the band or the so-called allegations against Josh Macintyre, then let me know, because I did hours and hours of research and just came up completely empty, void of anything. And until then, just stay safe out there, wear your mask, and I will catch you all in the next one.